Lord God, I come before you today with a desire to open my heart fully to you. You are the giver of every good gift, the steady presence that remains even when my awareness of blessings fades. You see the fullness of my life, the joys I notice easily, and the quiet gifts I often overlook. Today, I acknowledge you as the source of hope, peace, and purpose. I pause intentionally to recognize that you are at work in my life, even in ways I do not immediately understand. I want to begin this day grounded in gratitude, trusting that thankfulness can restore perspective and awaken hope within me. As I sit with you, I admit that gratitude does not always come naturally. There are times when my focus settles more on what is missing than on what is present, on what feels unresolved rather than on what has already been provided. You see how disappointment, fatigue, and unmet expectations can dull my ability to recognize blessings. I bring this honesty to you now, trusting that you do not shame me for it, but gently invite me to see differently. Help me shift my focus today, not by denying my struggles, but by remembering that your goodness remains real within them. Lord, I thank you for the gift of life today, for breath in my lungs, for the ability to wake up and begin again, and for the opportunity to grow even through challenges. Thank you for sustaining me through nights of worry and days of uncertainty. Thank you for carrying me when I felt weak and for remaining near when I felt alone. Even when I did not notice you in the moment, you were present, guiding and protecting me. Let this awareness deepen my gratitude and remind me that I am never without your care. I thank you for the people you have placed in my life, for those who encourage me, support me, and walk with me through different seasons. I am grateful for shared conversations, quiet companionship, and moments of laughter that lighten heavy days. I also thank you for the people who challenge me, because through them I grow in patience, humility, and understanding. Teach me to see relationships as gifts, even when they are imperfect. Let gratitude soften my heart and help me value connection over convenience. Lord, I thank you for the lessons you have taught me through difficulty. There were seasons I would not have chosen, yet they shaped me in ways comfort never could. Thank you for strength that grew quietly through perseverance, for wisdom gained through mistakes, and for compassion that developed through pain. Help me see how even hard experiences have contributed to who I am becoming. Let gratitude transform my memories, allowing healing and growth to replace resentment or regret. Today I ask you to renew hope within me. There are areas of my life where hope feels tired, where waiting has been long, and answers feel delayed. You see the dreams I hold carefully and the prayers I have repeated many times. Renew my hope not by forcing outcomes, but by strengthening my trust in you. Help me believe that waiting is not wasted time and that hope can remain alive even when circumstances do not change quickly. Let hope become steady rather than fragile, rooted in your faithfulness rather than in timing. Lord, help me practice gratitude even when life feels ordinary. Teach me to recognize beauty in small moments, quiet mornings, kind words, and simple provisions. Let me notice the ways you meet my needs daily, often without fanfare. Help me resist the urge to overlook these gifts in pursuit of bigger answers. Let gratitude train my heart to see abundance where I once saw lack, and peace where I once felt only pressure. I thank you for the ways you protect me, even when I am unaware of it. For the paths I did not take, the harm I was spared from, and the guidance that redirected me. Thank you for moments when you closed doors that later revealed your wisdom. Help me trust that your protection is active and intentional, even when it feels confusing at the time. Let gratitude grow from trusting that you always work with my good in mind. Lord, renew my hope in myself as well. Sometimes discouragement causes me to doubt my ability to grow, change, or overcome patterns that feel familiar. Help me believe that transformation is possible with you. Renew hope that I am not stuck, not defined by my past, and not limited by my fears. Teach me to see myself as someone you are still shaping patiently and lovingly. Let gratitude for progress, already made, encourage confidence for progress still to come. I thank you for moments of rest and restoration, for pauses that allow me to breathe, reflect, and regain strength. Teach me to appreciate rest as a gift rather than a weakness. Let gratitude replace guilt when I slow down. Help me trust that rest is part of your design and that renewed energy comes from honoring balance. Let these moments of restoration fuel hope for sustained growth and well-being. Lord, I thank you for the ways you speak to me through quiet nudges, timely reminders, and moments of clarity. Even when guidance comes subtly, it still directs my steps. Help me stay attentive and responsive. Let gratitude sharpen my awareness of your presence throughout the day. Teach me to recognize that you are involved in both major decisions and ordinary moments. I ask you to renew hope in my future. There are uncertainties ahead that make me anxious, and plans that feel unfinished. Help me trust that you are already present in what is ahead. Renew my confidence that the future does not need to be feared because you walk into it with me. Let hope replace worry as I consider what is coming next. Teach me to approach the future with openness rather than anxiety, grounded in faith rather than control. Lord, help me cultivate gratitude in how I speak and think today. Guard me from constant complaining or negative focus. When frustration rises, remind me to pause and remember what is still good. Let my words reflect thankfulness and my thoughts reflect trust. Teach me that gratitude not only honors you, but also protects my peace and strengthens my resilience. I thank you for opportunities to serve and give, for moments when I can support others, offer kindness, or share encouragement. Help me recognize these opportunities as blessings rather than burdens. Let gratitude motivate generosity and compassion. Teach me that giving often restores hope not only in others, but in my own heart as well. Lord, renew my hope when I feel discouraged by the state of the world. There is much that feels heavy, confusing, or broken. Help me remember that you are still at work beyond what I can see. Renew hope that goodness, justice, and healing are still unfolding. Teach me to contribute what I can without becoming overwhelmed by what I cannot change. Let gratitude anchor me in what is still true and hopeful. I thank you for moments of joy, both big and small, for laughter, beauty, creativity, and peace. Help me receive joy without guilt and recognize it as a reflection of your generosity. Let gratitude deepen joy rather than diminish it. Teach me to celebrate without fear that joy will disappear, trusting that you are the source of lasting fulfillment. Lord, help me practice gratitude even toward myself, for effort made, growth achieved, and resilience shown. Teach me to acknowledge progress rather than constantly focusing on what remains unfinished. Let gratitude build healthy confidence rooted in humility rather than pride. Help me appreciate who I am becoming through your guidance. I ask that gratitude would renew my emotional strength. When emotions feel heavy, let thankfulness lighten the load. When discouragement sets in, let gratitude restore balance. Teach me that gratitude does not erase pain, but it can coexist with it, providing stability and hope. Let this practice become a source of daily renewal. Lord, renew hope in my faith. When belief feels quiet or routine, help me remain faithful. Let gratitude remind me of how you have met me before. Teach me to trust you even when emotions fluctuate. Let hope remain steady, grounded in relationship rather than feeling. I thank you for unanswered prayers that later revealed your wisdom, for times when delay protected me and redirection guided me. Help me trust that even unanswered prayers are part of your care. Let gratitude replace confusion as I look back and see your hand at work. Lord, as this day unfolds, help me carry gratitude into every interaction. Let thankfulness shape my responses, soften my reactions, and influence my choices. Teach me that gratitude is not only an emotion, but a way of living attentively and humbly before you. I ask you to renew hope in areas where I have grown tired of believing. Breathe fresh life into dreams that feel distant. Help me trust that you are still able to surprise me with goodness. Let hope rise gently without pressure as I place my confidence in you rather than in outcomes. Lord, I surrender my expectations to you today. I release the need for everything to look a certain way. Help me receive what you are giving now with gratitude. Teach me to trust that what you provide is sufficient for today. Let hope remain alive even as expectations change. As I reflect on your faithfulness in the past, I am reminded that you have never abandoned me. Let these memories strengthen my gratitude and fuel renewed hope. Help me carry this awareness into the present moment, trusting you fully. As this prayer comes toward its close, I choose to walk into this day with a grateful heart and hopeful spirit. I release comparison, fear, and dissatisfaction. I receive peace, trust, and renewal instead. Thank you for all that you have done, all that you are doing, and all that you will do. I place my hope in you and commit to living this day with gratitude that restores strength and faith that renews my heart. I trust you completely. Amen. Save this prayer and share it with someone who needs renewed hope today, and follow for daily faith-filled encouragement.